friends, welcome. I hope you are doing well. Today we have brought one beautiful topic and its title is The Science of Happiness, How to Train Your Brain for Joy. Happiness is a universal goal, yet many people struggle to achieve it. For years, the pursuit of happiness has been considered an abstract concept often associated with fleeting moment of joy. However, recent scientific research has shown that happiness is more than just a temporary emotional state. It can be cultivated and our brain are malleable enough to change how we experience joy. This is where the science of happiness comes in. Understanding how happiness works and the role our brain play in it can provide the tool we need to train ourselves to feel joy more consistently and deeply. Understanding happiness. What is it? At its core, happiness is a complex emotional state that includes feeling of contentment, satisfaction, and well-being. Psychologists generally break happiness down into two key components: hedonic happiness, which refers to pleasure or the absence of pain, and eudaimonic happiness, which focuses on meaning and fulfillment. Hedonic happiness is often short lived, like enjoying a favorite meal or spending time with loved ones, while eudaimonic happiness is linked to a sense of purpose, growth, and the pursuit of personal goals. Research indicates that balance of both types is essential for overall health and happiness. It is important to recognize that happiness is not just about feeling good, it is also about feeling that life is meaningful. The neuroscience of happiness. To understand how we can train our brain for happiness, we first need to delve into the neuroscience behind it. The brain plays a central role in generating and processing emotion, including happiness. Several key areas of the brain are involved in happiness and positive emotion. The prefrontal cortex PFC. This area of brain located behind the forehead is responsible for decision making, self control, and regulating emotion. The PFC is essential in controlling how we respond to situations and the ability to experience happiness. Study shows that people who engage in positive thinking or mindfulness practices tend to have higher activity in the PFC. The ventral striatum. This part of the brain is involved in the reward system. When we experience something pleasurable, such as eating a delicious food or receiving praise, the ventral striatum releases dopamine, a feel good neurotransmitter. This reinforces this experience, encouraging us to repeat behavior that brings joy. The amygdala. The amygdala is involved in processing emotion, especially fear and stress. While the amygdala is essential for survival, when it becomes overactive, it can lead to negative emotions like anxiety, stress, and even depression. Balancing activity between amygdala and other parts of the brain is crucial for maintaining emotional well being. The hippocampus. The hippocampus is responsible for forming memories. The hippocampus helps us recall past experience, including happy ones. Positive memories plays a vital role in sustaining happiness as they remind us of past joy and contribute to sense of security and comfort. The key takeaway here is that the brain's neuroplasticity, the ability to change its structure and function, is what enables us to train our brain for happiness. By practicing certain habit and changing our thought, we can increase our brain's capacity for joy. Training your brain for happiness. The idea that we can train our brain for happiness might sound far-fetched, but research supports the notion that happiness is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed. Below are the several scientifically backed strategies to enhance happiness. Number one, practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for increasing happiness. Research shows that regularly practicing gratitude can boost happiness by shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. A study by psychologist Robert Emmons found that people who kept a gratitude journal, writing down things they were thankful for each day, reported feeling more positive and optimistic. How to practice gratitude? Keep a gratitude journal and write down three things you are grateful for each day. Reflect on the positive aspect of your life, even during challenging time. Number two, engage in mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It helps to reduce stress and increase emotional resilience, making it easier to experience happiness. Research has shown that mindfulness meditation increases gray matter in the brain, particularly in area related to emotional regulation and self-awareness. By cultivating mindfulness, you can train your brain to be less reactive to negative emotion and more attuned to positive one. How to practice mindfulness? Set aside time each day for mindfulness meditation. Start with just 5 minutes. Practice mindful breathing, focusing on your inhales and exhales. Engage in mindful activities such as walking or eating, where you pay full attention to the experience. Exercise regularly. Physical activity is another scientifically proven way to enhance happiness. Exercise triggers the release of endorphin, which are chemical in the brain that promote feeling of well-being and reduce pain. Studies also show that regular exercise can improve mood, reduce anxiety, and boost self-esteem. How to make exercise part of your routine? Find a physical exercise you enjoy, such as walking, swimming, or dancing. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Cultivate positive relationship. Human connection is a fundamental aspect of happiness. Studies shows that people who have a strong social bond are happier and healthier. Positive relationship with family, friends, romantic partner can provide emotional support, increase feeling of belonging, and contribute to life satisfaction. How to nurture relationship? Spend quality time with loved ones and be present in your interaction. Show appreciation for the people in your life through small gesture or word of affirmation. Foster new friendship by engaging in social activities that interest you. Practice act of kindness. Helping others can enhance your own happiness. Engaging in act of kindness, whether it's volunteering, offering a compliment, or simply being there for someone, can activate the brain's reward and lead to increased feelings of joy. How to practice kindness? Volunteer for a cause you care about. Perform random act of kindness such as buying someone a coffee or helping a neighbor. Offer genuine compliment or words of encouragement to those around you. Focus on strength and personal growth. Happiness is not just about avoiding negative feeling, it's about pursuing growth and fulfillment. Psychologist Martin Seligman work on positive psychology emphasizes the importance of identifying your strengths and using them to achieve personal goals. So, happiness is not a passive experience, it is something we can actively cultivate and nurture by understanding the science behind happiness And utilizing practice like gratitude, mindfulness, exercise, and kindness, we can train our brain to experience more joy and fulfillment. By incorporating these science backed strategies into our daily routine, we can increase our capacity for happiness and ultimately lead a richer and more joyful life.